Yes, the first meal of the day has always been considered important because we spend more than 8 hours without food in our body. Then we usually start the workday or exercise, so we should have a good supply of extra energy. If we want to face the day on the right foot, however, it is not the most important food. Everything we eat during the day is vital and should always be with healthy food. Of course, in the morning it is recommended that we add good nutrients to our body more than just plain coffee. I think not, because the ocean is much more dangerous, and the pool of there's a color controlled and stable environment in which you can practice without interruptions. In addition, you always have the carefully vigilance of an expert monitor to help you correct defects and make the most of your technique. Controlling the temperature of the water in the pool is also one of its great advantages against open water. Conversely, when swimming in the ocean, a wetsuit may be necessary to control this variable as much as possible. This sweet added to the salt has the added benefit of increasing buoyancy and with it spent by being closer to the surface. Yes, um, it should be illegal because it is the most popular legal drug in the world, which depresses the central nervous system. That is, it is slows down the function of the brain, affects the ability to self-control, causes addiction and harmful health consequences. Alcohol causes liver problems and diseases such as cirrhosis. In addition, the World Health Organization considers alcoholics as an incurable, progressive, and fatal disease with consequences. Alcohol attacks not only the person physical but also physiological. In my opinion, for a language to be easy to learn, we must start with the conversation and later with the grammar. It is true that grammar is the basis that governs the structure of the language. In this way, the teacher's task is to know how to articulate the grammar in a way that makes sense to the student, that the use of each grammatical aspect can be used in their conversation. It is about providing authentic material so that the students can put into practice all the topic scenes and thus achieve a significant result in their language learning process. Yes, I believe that the main reason is television since it is main cause. According to a report prepared in Great Britain by a media special who has done his job following a commission from the North American company CBS. The programs in which personal research are present as the main theme and in which violence are included as one of The key elements are those cited by children as those that have become impregnant in a more powerful way in their mind. In my opinion, the best companions are the dogs because they always respond to their name. They are affection with all the people and animals. They cannot contain the emotion when they see you. You can exercise with them, take them for a walk. You can also train them so that do certain things. And they love people above of things. They are always in the mood to play. Don't prefer people will the cats care for where they live. They take care of the house where they live on the absolutely everything. They prefer to be surrounded by people than to be alone. They are beautiful. You should not allow smoking in public places because, according to studies, this fact has reduced childhood asthma attacks and premature births. That is why passive smoking can cause babies to be born dead or prematurely and is linked to birth defects, asthma, and lung infections. Research has also suggested that exposure to secondhand smoke during childhood may have long-term health consequences, contribute to the development of chronic pathologies such as heart disease and diabetes in adulthood, and that is why it's better to prevention to avoid. I don't think it is generality. Our girls have been much better students than boy athletes in the last 100 years. Says Canadian study, however, this is not due to any kind of mental superiority, but to a forced intellectual ostracism in which women have lived for most of the history of the world, although it has been retired. It has not yet been eradicated. However, this is not due to any kinds of mental superiority, but to forced ostracism intellectual in which women have lived for most of the history of the world. Although it has been retired, it has not yet been eradicated. When a baby is born, most parents wonder whether or not to pierce her ears when to put earrings. If they should decide or wait for her to have the last word. When the baby is newborn, the cartilage is very thin, so that it is easy to pierce, although it is not healthy the ideal. I think it is better to pierce 2 years of newborns after a short time of life so that they do not remember the pain causes set others to it so that the sex of the baby is not confused with others more for a simple cultural question.